Good morning and welcome to Kerr Stadium. Soon be early afternoon for this afternoon's field hockey game between Kean College, and Roanoke College. Roanoke College comes in with a record of 1-4 and 0-1 in the ODAC, and Kean College is 3-4. And your starting lineups for Kean College at forward, number 1, Stephanie Soros. Midfielder, junior, number 2, Corey Thompson. Midfielder, junior, number 4, Claire Keenan. Midfielder, number 6, senior Melissa McDermott. Forward, number 7, Laura Cheatham. Midfielder, number 8, Diane Bocala. Defenseman, senior, number 18, Kelly Bakoven. Defenseman, junior, number 19, Julie Canott. Forward, junior, number 21, Veronica Pogozelski. Midfielder, freshman, number 22, Marissa Robinson. And in goal, freshman, number 44, Katie DiCarlo. For Roanoke, defenseman, number 3, Lauren Hurley, sophomore. Number 5, defenseman, sophomore Stacy Bechtel. Number 6, defenseman, junior Laura Stavetsky. Number 13, forward, senior Julian Brown. Number 17, forward, junior Kelly Finn. Number 18, forward, junior Liana Hockborn. Freshman, number 19, midfielder Marceline Peak. Midfielder, junior, number 20, Shannon McCarthy. Forward, sophomore, number 21, Muriel Hunt. Defenseman, freshman, number 22, Morgan Ryan. And in goal, sophomore, Darian Shooker, number 43. We'll be back with the beginning of the game in a moment. Good afternoon from Kerr Stadium as we present the field hockey game between Kean College and Roanoke College, just about ready to get underway. I'm Brett Pelletier. I'll have the action for you this afternoon. And Kean College plays it. And we have a whistle. And a free hit for Kean. They're driving down the middle of the field. We have a whistle. That ball was defended by Lauren Hurley. Kean has it outside the box. Another whistle. And it's going to be a penalty corner for Kean. And here's the penalty corner. Comes out to Stephanie Soros. And goes out the back. And Roanoke will play at 16 yards in front of the goal. Defended by Kean. Roanoke on the near side. Number 19, Marceline Peak with it. Peak with a pass to a teammate. Back to her. Goes out. Played in by Kean. Going to be played in by number 6, Melissa McDermott. Out of number 21, Veronica Pogozelski. Kean now with the far side, defended by Julianne Brown. Julianne Brown on the far side of the field, battling with the Kean player. And we have a whistle. And it's a free hit for Kean. Right outside the right side of the scoring area. Julianne Brown defending it for Roanoke, trying to clear it out. Roanoke up the near side. And we have another whistle and a free hit for Kean. And this free hit's going to be taken by number 2, Corey Thompson. She plays it. Gets a shot up in front of the goal. And the save by Darian Shooker. Darian Shooker had an outstanding game yesterday, and she saves it and clears it out. Free hit on the far right side from Kean. This is Stephanie Soros. Marceline Peak playing it, trying to get it and clear it out. And we have a whistle, a free hit for Roanoke. Roanoke taking it down the far side of the field. Roanoke trying to put some offensive pressure on Kean College now. And the ball goes out the back. And it's going to be a free hit for Roanoke over on the far side. And Stephanie Soros plays it out for Kean. Kean now trying to battle it, get it back to their offensive end. Soros, played by Julianne Brown. And we have a free hit for Kean after a whistle just on their side of midfield. Ball back in play, played by Roanoke's number 20. And that's Shannon McCarthy. Roanoke now putting some offensive pressure on Kean. Shot from Marceline Peak. Cleared out. Roanoke again trying to get it into the scoring area. Shots. That last attempt by Stacy Bechtel. And it's going to be a free hit for Roanoke. And it goes out the far side. Another free hit for Roanoke. Julianne Brown. Ball goes high. Marceline Peak battling. Free hit for Roanoke. Into the scoring area, backhanded and cleared out by Kean College. Very close to being able to backhand it past their goalie. The defenseman was alert. And we're going to have a penalty corner for Roanoke. And there's the penalty corner. Roanoke getting it again, close to the goal. Put in and saved, kicked out the back. Roanoke playing it. Morgan Ryan playing it. To Bechtel. We have a whistle. And we have a penalty corner for Roanoke. Penalty corner played in. Roanoke trying to keep offensive pressure on Kean College. Stephanie Soros and Julianne Brown battling. Roanoke trying to drive it into the scoring area. Soros clears it into the back. Lauren Hurley playing it. And the ball goes out, and it's going to be put in by Roanoke. Number 20, Shannon McCarthy, putting it in. Another whistle. Free hit for Kean. Kean College now with it, and it goes out. It's going to be played in by Roanoke. Lauren Hurley playing it in. Toward the midfield to Bechtel in the back. Julianne Brown with it. And Kean flips it high over everybody. It goes out. And we have a whistle. Ball played across by Kean. And Roanoke playing it. It looks like Merceline Peak down there. Stacey Bechtel. Put it down the near side by Kean. And it's out, and it's going to be played in by Julianne Brown. No score in the first half. Roanoke trying to again play it up into the midfield area. Be strong in the midfield. Played across to the near side. Shannon McCarthy with it. McCarthy stays with it. Goes to the midfield area. This is Kelly Finn down the far side. And it's going to go out and be played in by Kean. Played in the back there by Roanoke's Muriel Hunt. And now Kean with it in the midfield area, getting it back. Played by Lauren Hurley of Roanoke. And it goes out. Julianne Brown will play it from the far side. Shannon McCarthy in the middle. Roanoke trying to drive their offensive end of midfield. Shannon McCarthy now down the near side. And we have a whistle. It's out off Kean. Shannon McCarthy will play it in. Plays it back to Lauren Hurley. Stacy Bechtel. And Kean gets it to Stephanie Soros. Trying to get around Julianne Brown. Kean trying to center it in front of the Roanoke goal. We have a whistle. And it's going to be played out 16 yards in front of the goal by Roanoke. Trying to get it down in the midfield area for Marceline Peak. We have another whistle. Free hit for Kean. This is Kean's number 19, Julie Canott. Defended and played by Roanoke. Again in the midfield area. Kean now with it. Back toward the offensive zone. Julian Brown defends and gets it to Marceline Peak. We have a whistle. It's going to be a free hit for Roanoke. This is going to be Shannon McCarthy. McCarthy down the near side. Ball goes down the far side. Past everybody. And it's going to go out and be a free hit for Kean. Played in by Kean. Kean with it. Driving toward the midfield area. Roanoke got it back there. That's Morgan Ryan playing it. Goes out. It's going to be played in by Roanoke, and it'll be Shannon McCarthy. McCarthy with it down the near side. Defended by Kean. Julie Canott. We have a whistle. Julie Canott gets a free hit and sends it all the way down, and it's out. And it's going to be played in by number 3, Lauren Hurley of Roanoke. Hurley with it. Roanoke almost got a break there. Great play there by Roanoke's number 18, Leanne Hockborn. Hockborn with it to Marceline Peak. Marceline Peak trying to get around defenders into the shooting area. Defended well by Kean, and they clear it out, and it goes out. It's going to be played in by Roanoke. Played in by Lauren Hurley. Back to Morgan Ryan. Over to Julian Brown. She tries to get Kelly Finn on the near side. It goes out the back. And it's going to be played by Kean 16 yards in front of the goal. Kean plays it across. Julie Canott after it goes out. It's going to be played in by Shannon McCarthy of Roanoke. Defended well by Kean. And it's going to be played in by Roanoke over there, just on Roanoke's offensive side at midfield. Julianne Brown is going to play it. Looking for teammates as Roanoke tries to set something up. Nice play by Stacy Bechtel, nearly a goal. Kicked out there by the Kean defense. Marceline Peak with it on the near side. Battling. Roanoke putting offensive pressure on Kean. We have a whistle. And Roanoke's going to play it. Morgan Ryan. Shot toward the goal, goes wide. And it's going to be played 16 yards in front by Kean. Marceline Peak with a great defensive play, getting the ball away, driving it toward the goal. Going a little behind there. Ball goes out the back. Played in by Kean, 16 yards in front of the goal. it's out. It's going to be played in by Kean on the near side. And it's out. It's going to be played in by Roanoke. Lauren Hurley, just on the defensive side of midfield for Roanoke. Goes back to Julian Brown, looking for Lauren Hurley, and it goes out. Be played in by Kean. And this is Julie Canott playing it in. And Julie Canott will play it again. Darian Shooker in the back faces the Kean offense. Kean down the near side. And Roanoke plays it deep in their own end. Comes back to Julie Canott of Kean. Stephanie Soros trying to turn. Shannon McCarthy trying to play it out. Roanoke again trying to play it out. Battling there is Kean's number 22, Marissa Robinson. And Julie Canott is going to play it in off of a free hit from the near side. And Kean tries to center it in front of the Roanoke goal. Comes to number 7, Laura Cheatham. And it's going to go to Roanoke. Free hit on the far side. Julianne Brown with it. And it's out again. Played in by Kean. Julian Brown trying to defend. We have a whistle. Free hit for Kean. And they try to get a shot on goal, looking for Veronica Pogozewski. And it goes out. Julie Canott will play it in, deep on the near side. Kean trying to set something up. Canott drives it. Defended there by Roanoke. Shannon McCarthy in there battling. And it goes out the back. And Julie Canott will play it in again from the deep near side. Marceline Peak battling for control of it. We have another whistle. A free hit for Kean. Julie Canott will take the free hit. Goes it along. Trying to enter the area where you can shoot it. We have a whistle. And it's going to be a penalty corner for Kean. Claire Keenan taking the penalty corner. Out to Stephanie Soros, trying to get around the Roanoke defense. Shannon McCarthy defending there. And we have a whistle. And Roanoke's going to play it 16 yards in front, and this is Lauren Hurley. Roanoke trying to drive it up the near side. Battle on the far side of the field. Looks like Shannon McCarthy over there. With number 4, Claire Keenan of Kean. And Kean plays it right in front of the Roanoke goal. And there's a goal by Kean. Goal by Kean as they take a 1-0 lead in the first half. See who the goal's for. Looks like Veronica Pogozewski. assisted by Corey Thompson. We'll get a confirmation on that. As Roanoke plays it. Kean now ahead 1-0 in the first half. Roanoke playing it on the far side. It's Kelly Finn. And Kean playing it back toward the midfield area with a free hit on the far side. Kean plays it in the back to Julie Canott. Trying to reverse the field, go back to the middle. Now in the midfield area. Kean driving it again. Stephanie Soros with it. And we have a whistle. And it's going to be a penalty corner for Kean. And the penalty corner will be taken by Claire Keenan. Keenan out to Stephanie Soros. And again, a shot on goal, tipped in by Kean. Take a 2-0 lead here in the first half. That goal is number 22, Marissa Robinson. Marissa Robinson in the near side of the goal. As Kean now leads 2-0. And Roanoke's going to take a timeout. We'll be back in a moment after the timeout. Back here at Kerr Stadium in the first half as Roanoke now trails Kean 2-0 this afternoon. The second goal was number 22, Marissa Robinson, assisted by number 18, Kelly Bakovin. And the first goal, as we had before, was number 21, Veronica Pogozelski, assisted by number 2, Corey Thompson. So in the first half, Kean now leads Roanoke 2-0. Roanoke in a timeout. The teams are retaking the field. And Roanoke is going to play the ball off of the Kean score. Roanoke plays it back. This is Shannon McCarthy looking for Marceline Peak. Peak plays it over the midfield area. Played by Kean off the foot. Marceline Peak with a free hit. Down to Liana Hockborn. Shannon McCarthy playing it for Roanoke, deep in the near corner, played away by Kean. And Marceline Peak is whistled. Kean's going to play it out. Free hit. Julie Canott with it. Julie Canott to the middle to Robinson. And another free hit by Kean. Marissa Robinson's going to take this one back to Julie Canott. Canott battling. Kean with it in the midfield area. Stephanie Soros able to get it in turn. Goes over to the far side to Claire Keenan. And again, Kean trying to put offensive pressure on the Roanoke defense. Julianne Brown battling over there. Julianne Brown trying to clear it out. Comes back to Claire Keenan. And a whistle. It's going to be a hit out for Roanoke. Julianne Brown with it. Down the far side. Played again by Kean. Reversed over to the near side. And that play is defended well by Shannon McCarthy. Marceline Peak battling in the midfield area. Julie Canott comes away with it. Kean stronger in the midfield area right now. Stephanie Soros with it. Down the far side, trying to get another defensive pressure on Roanoke. Kean battling. And we have a whistle. And it's going to be a penalty corner for Kean. And the penalty corner is going to be taken by Claire Keenan. Keenan with it. And she puts it in play. Comes back to number 2. And again in front for Roanoke. That was knocked out of there by Darian Shooker. Roanoke good in goal that time. And we're going to have another penalty corner, again taken by Claire Keenan. Keenan with it. And a shot in the area. We have a whistle. And another penalty corner for Kean, again taken by Claire Keenan over there on the far side. Score is 2-0 Kean in the first half. Keenan plays it in. And a shot deflected there by Roanoke. And it's going to be a free hit by Kean outside the circle. Looks like Julie Canott over there. Robinson scoots it just wide of the net that time. Goes out the back. Will be played 16 yards in front by Roanoke. Kean College up 2-0 here in the first half. Robinson able to play it for Kean off the free hit by Roanoke. Nice play there by Kean. Again trying to get in there. Julianne Brown defending number 7, Laura Cheatham. And Robinson with it again. Shannon McCarthy with it for Roanoke, taken back by Kean. Kean keeping offensive pressure on Roanoke. This is number 6, Melissa McDermott. They have a foul on Roanoke. And we're going to have a penalty corner for Kean. And once again, the penalty corner is going to be taken by Claire Keenan. Kean lining up in front. Roanoke's defenders and Darian Shooker trying to watch the ball. Played in by Keenan. And a long slap shot there. Knocked down off of the air by Kean's number 2, Corey Thompson. And we have another penalty corner for Claire Keenan. Claire Keenan plays the penalty corner. Stephanie Soros over. Almost in again, looking for Marissa Robinson again on that near side, and she almost got it past Darian Shooker. Good alertness there that time by Darian Shooker of Roanoke. Playing well in goal. And we have a free shot on the free play on the near side. Julie Canott, Melissa McDermott. Kean able to keep offensive pressure deep in the Roanoke zone. Marissa Robinson now out with it in the midfield area. To Kelly Bachman. Kean with it in the midfield area. Kelly Finn playing it for Roanoke back in the midfield area. Comes to Muriel Hunt. And it's going to be a free hit in the midfield area for Kean, played by Claire Keenum. And again, Kean trying to get a run. Julianne Brown getting back on that, stopping the progress of Stephanie Soros. Played to Shannon McCarthy, taken back by Kean. Kean again very strong offensively this half. Coming down to the near side, Marceline Peak, playing with Kean's Melissa McDermott. Marceline Peak. And it's played back in the midfield area to Julie Canott. And the pass is intercepted. Canott attempted pass. Roanoke player going toward the goal with the drive. Being held up there, and the shot goes wide. Good opportunity there for Roanoke, and shot goes just wide. And it's going to be played on the near side by Roanoke. Played back to Lauren Hurley. Over to Morgan Ryan. And Claire Keenan plays it for Kean. And we're going to have a free hit for Julianne Brown outside the scoring box on the far side. Julianne Brown with it down the far side. Roanoke playing in the midfield area, being pressured by Stephanie Soros and Veronica Pogozelski. And Kean plays it all the way down the field. This is Kean's number 7, Laura Cheatham, getting in the box near Darian Shooker, and Shooker came out, laid down and played the ball away. Good play by Darian Shooker. Corey Thompson for Kean with it. And we're going to have a free hit for Kean right outside the 16-foot area for Corey Thompson. And we have another whistle. Ball being played in by Kean over to the far side. Looking to get the ball in the back. Cleared out there by Roanoke. Put back by Kean. Again looking for players in front of the goal, and it's in the goal. And that looks like number 7 for Kean, Laura Cheatham, with that goal. Kean now takes a 3-0 lead in the first half. Score 3-0 as Kean has really kept the offensive pressure up this afternoon in the first half against Roanoke College. The last Kean goal was number 7, Laura Cheatham, assisted by number 19, Julie Canott. Kean takes a 3-0 lead. Roanoke playing it on the near side. Marceline Peak in the midfield area. And the ball is out off Marceline Peak. Will be played in by Julie Canott. Into Robinson. Back to Melissa McDermott. Over to Veronica Pogozelski. Julian Brown playing it for Roanoke down the near side. Taken back by Kean. This is number 2, Corey Thompson on the far side. Trying to center it again for another Kean offensive opportunity. Played by Keenum. Again trying to center it, looking for Stephanie Soros. We have a whistle, and Julianne Brown's going to play it out 16 yards in front of the goal. Again played in by Kean as they keep the pressure up. Shannon McCarthy battling number 4, Claire Keenan. And the ball is played out. Played down the far side now for Roanoke as they finally get the ball in their offensive zone. This is Leanne Hackborn. And it's going to be played in by Roanoke on a free hit. Muriel Hunt playing it. And it goes over to the far side. Defended by Stephanie Soros. Again, Kean challenging and defending well. Julian Brown playing it. We have a whistle, and it's going to be a free hit for Kean. And they clear it down the field. Played by Shannon McCarthy, just on the Kean side of midfield. And taken away by Kean. And again, they clear it toward the Roanoke defensive end, the Kean offensive end. Played by Robinson. Robinson looking for teammates. Goes out. Going to be put in by Robinson. Over to Julie Canott. And Kean just playing it across the field. Now looking for teammates, trying to center it. Defended by Julianne Brown. Comes to number 1, Stephanie Soros. Soros with it, trying to drive. Julian Brown battling defensively. We have a whistle. And it's going to be a penalty corner for Kean. And it'll be taken by Claire Keenan. 3-0 Kean in the first half. Keenan playing the penalty corner, and she plays it to a teammate, Soros. Soros looking for teammates. There's a shot and a goal. Again, a goal into the near side of the net around Darian Shooker as Kean scores and makes it 4-0. And that goal was number 2, Corey Thompson. Corey Thompson with that goal, and it's 4-0. Kean. And the halftime scores, we've gone to half now. Halftime score, Kean 4 and Roanoke 0. We'll be back with stats and the second half in just a little while. Back at Kerr Stadium for some halftime stats. Katie DiCarlo of Kean had 4 saves in the first half. Kean had 9 shots on goal. Roanoke had 4. Kean had 9 penalty corners. Roanoke had 2. Darian Shooker gave up 4 goals and saved 4 shots. And Kean and Roanoke both had 4 saves in the first period. Julian Brown, Kelly Finn, Marceline Peak, and Shannon McCarthy had shots in the first half. They were all shots on goal for each player. Of course, Roanoke did not score in the first half. Stephanie Soros, Corey Thompson, Claire Keenan all had 1 shot on goal for Kean, along with Kelly Bakoven. And Laura Cheatham had 3 shots on, and Veronica Pogozelski had 2 shots. Corey Thompson and Claire Keenan's shots were on goal. Laura Cheatham had 3 shots on goal. Kelly Bakoven had 1 shot on goal, and Veronica Pogozelski had 2 shots on goal. Veronica Pogozelski had 2 goals in the first half. Kelly Bakoven had 2 assists, and Julie Canott had 1 assist. And we'll be back with second half action shortly. Back at Kerr Stadium with the second half about to start for the field hockey game between Roanoke and Kean. Kean up 4-0 as the second half begins. Roanoke plays it. And this is number 18, Leanne Hockborn. Julianne Brown playing it in the back down the near side. Looking for Kelly Finn, and it goes out. Replayed in by Kean. And this is number 2, Corey Thompson. Play it in, the near side. And again, Kean tries to resume their offensive pressure. Stephanie Soros with it. And played out by Roanoke. Nice turn there. Up the near side. Played out. Muriel Hunt there playing it up the near side. Leanne Hockborn tries to center it. And a shot from number 19, Marceline Peak, is just wide. Score remains 4-0, and Kean will play it from in front. Kean down the far side now, all the way down the field. Teammate meets it and turns. And a backhander looking for teammates, looking for Soros. We have a whistle. And the ball's going to come out. Roanoke's going to play it in front. And Roanoke plays it, and it goes out. It'll be played in by Kean on the far side. And it'll be a free play by Kean. Again in front of Darian Shooker, and Shooker makes the save that time. And we're going to have a penalty corner. And once again, Claire Keenan with the honors. The 10th penalty corner shot for Kean in the match. Out to Stephanie Soros. Plays it wide. And we have another whistle. And it'll be played just outside the scoring area. Robinson's going to play it. And a nice deke there by Robinson, and Corey Thompson comes over and plays it. We have another whistle. And we're going to have another penalty corner. Claire Keenan once again. Keenan plays in the penalty corner. Stephanie Soros with it in front. Looking for teammates. Played well by Roanoke. Back to Kean, and a save there off the shot from Kean's number 7, Laura Cheatham. Saved by Darian Shooker. And Roanoke's going to play it 16 yards in front. Roanoke tries to play it toward the midfield area. Comes to Julie Canott of Kean. Kean back toward offensive pressure in front of the Roanoke goal. Ball goes out wide. It's going to be played in by Kean. Number 6, Melissa McDermott over there. Robinson with it. Turns, looking for teammates. Played out by Roanoke. And the ball's going to be out off of Roanoke. Played in by Kean. And this is number 4, Claire Keenan. Keenan playing it back. And Kean reversing the ball across the field. And it goes out. Played in on a free hit by Kean. Kean again trying to center it in front of the goal. And the shot diagonally across the field goes out. And will be played in by Roanoke. It's like number 20, Shannon McCarthy. 22, actually. Morgan Ryan with it. Ryan trying to play it out to the midfield area for Leanne Hockborn. Roanoke trying to drive it down the side of the field. Nice play there. Number 21, Muriel Hunt with it. We have a whistle. That'll be a free play for Roanoke. Number 17, Kelly Finn. Finn trying to get it in front. Kean defending. Robinson battling. Robinson and Merceline Peak battling for control there. The whistle comes to Kean, and they'll play it 16 yards in front of their net. Now driving back down the far side of the field. And it goes out. Free hit by Kean. Another whistle. Another free play by Kean. Kean going in front, trying to catch cutting players. They were looking for Corey Thompson over there. Running toward the goal. Kean battling it down the far side. And Roanoke's going to play it on a free hit. Marceline Peak with it. Roanoke playing it again on a free hit. And it goes by the stick of Hockborn over there. And she steals it right back. And she's in the area to shoot. And it's just wide of the near side of the goal. Just wide there. Katie DiCarlo on top of it there for Kean. Kean plays it out. Again, long shot down the field, looking for teammates. Julianne Brown of Roanoke playing it deep in their end. Defended there by Laura Cheatham. And Brown's going to play it in. Looking for teammates. And here's Robinson with a nice steal, stepping in front of Shannon McCarthy. Stephanie Soros with it to Corey Thompson. Ball comes to the wide side of the field. Played over there by Melissa McDermott. Kean's going to play it in on the far side of the field. That looks like Julie Canott over there. And again another whistle. And Julie Canott will play it again on a free hit. Just outside the shooting area as Kean remains with good offensive pressure also here in the second half. Canott with it battling. And Roanoke gets it away. Kean's number 18, Kelly Bakovin, playing it. And it goes out. It's going to be played in by Claire Keenan from Kean. Just on their offensive side of midfield. Corey Thompson with it. Reversed over to the far side. Julie Canott over there. And Kean again trying to use good midfield play and get deep into the Roanoke zone. We have a whistle. And Roanoke playing the ball in the midfield area now. And they toss it back over midfield, and Julie Canott is going to turn and play it for Kean. And she tries to find teammates. Stephanie Soros in the middle for Kean. And played well that time by Roanoke. And that looks like Lauren Hurley over there. Far side of the field. Marceline Peak with it. Taken down by Julie Canott. Robinson with it. She looks for number 7, Laura Cheatham, in front. And Julianne Brown defends that play. And once again, Kean gets the ball in the midfield area and retains offensive pressure. Corey Thompson and Claire Keenan battling. They get that one in front, and there's a save by Darian Shooker. Claire Keenan plays it down the near side. Keenan playing it, trying to center it for teammates, looking for Robinson. And it's played out by Roanoke. Again off a Kean foot. It'll be played in by Roanoke, and this is Muriel Hunt. Muriel Hunt just over the midfield stripe. And the ball comes to Corey Thompson of Kean, over to Claire Keenan. Roanoke with it back just briefly. Now being played by Kean's Diane Bocasella. And it comes to Laura Cheatham on the far side for Kean as Kean again resumes offensive pressure. Able to keep the ball in their end this afternoon. Roanoke defends this time, plays it out. Looking for teammates. And it goes out, and it's going to be played in by Diane Bocacella. And we have a timeout. Timeout this afternoon. Once again, going over the goal scoring that happened in the first half. Veronica Pogozelski of Kean scored at 19:38, assisted by Corey Thompson. Veronica Pogozelski came back, assisted by Kelly Bakovin. His second goal at 21:47. Third goal by Laura Cheatham assisted by Julie Canott at 32-52. And the fourth goal went to Robinson, number 22, Marissa Robinson, assisted by Corey Thompson. And that has our score at 4-0 in the second half here as we have a timeout waiting for play to resume. 23 minutes to go in the game, and Kean up 4-0. Overcast day here at Kerr Stadium, but the temperatures are nice. Play will resume in just a moment. And we're going to take a brief break until play resumes. The players have retaken the field. Our next event here at Kerr Stadium will be another field hockey game with Limestone at 4 o'clock on Wednesday. Tuesday Night Live comes to you Tuesday from Mac and Bob's with guest Richmond Bramlett, Blair Trail, women's soccer coach assistant Esteban Martinez, and field hockey assistant Abby Bjork. Of course, Blair Trail is the head volleyball coach here at Roanoke College. And Coach Dave Sampson will have his feature. There'll be other guests as well. Tuesday Night Live, 9 to 10 at Mac and Bob's. Come join us. Claire Keenan, I'm about ready to play it back in for Roanoke. For Kean, that is. And she flips it high. And she's looking for Stephanie Soros. The ball goes down in, but it's played by Julianne Brown of Roanoke. And Stephanie Soros gets it away from Julianne Brown. Corey Thompson battling with her. Kelly Finn in there. And this is Claire Keenum in the center of the field trying to press Kelly Finn for control of the ball. And the ball goes out and will be played in by Kean. And that'll be Melissa McDermott over there. Corey Thompson with it. Played away by Roanoke. Coming up the near side. Nice hustle by Muriel Hunt of Roanoke. And we have a whistle. Muriel Hunt battling with McDermott's, with Kean's number 8, Diane Ocachella. Hunt's going to play it. Near side, Julianne Brown with it. Kelly Finn in the midfield area. And played out by Marissa Robinson of Kean. Kean again flips the field and comes to their offensive end. Kean battling. And they get the ball in the scoring area. Number 2, Corey Thompson puts it away. Corey Thompson scores the 5th goal for Kean. Kean now up 5-0. And that assist looked like Stephanie Soros. And it's 5-0 Kean in the second half. We have about 21 minutes left in the game. And Roanoke will play it in. And again, Kean pressuring. Robinson after it. Roanoke with it on the far side. Marceline Peak over there. Roanoke again playing it on the far side. Played and defended by Melissa McDermott of Kean. played in. And it's going to be a penalty corner for Roanoke. Shannon McCarthy with the penalty corner. Brown plays the penalty corner. Comes out to Julianne Brown. McCarthy playing the penalty corner. Comes to Marceline Peak. She pops it high in the air, and it goes out the back, down the near side, and it's going to be played by Kean 16 yards in front. Kean now playing it. Reversing it across. Julie Canott over there on the far side. Melissa McDermott battling. And Roanoke's going to play it in right in front of the shooting area. Laid down over there. Marceline Peak with it. Trying to get it closer. And Roanoke almost got a shot there. And it's going to be a penalty corner taken by Shannon McCarthy. Teams lining up for the penalty corner. McCarthy lets it go. Trying to find Shannon McCarthy in the shooting area. And we have another whistle. And another penalty corner for Roanoke. Once again, Shannon McCarthy will do the honors. And McCarthy puts it in play. Again, Roanoke trying to battle. And it's going to come out to Kean. Defended there by number 4, Claire Keenan. Kean's going to take over 16 yards in front. This is going to be number 18, Kelly Bakoven. And played by Roanoke as they resume offensive pressure. Played away by Corey Thompson of Kean, battling with Marceline Peak. And it's going to be a free hit after a whistle over there by Kean. Flipped in the air for Stephanie Soros as Kean is moving it up the far side. And we have another whistle. And we got a substitution as Darian Shooker comes out. And Darian Shooker will be replaced by Candace Fisher. Candace Fisher now in goal for Roanoke. Ball comes over to Claire Keenan of Kean. And she's looking for Jordan Malilio. And Claire Keenan. Claire Keenan, they did play on the near side. Kean playing it. Corey Thompson in the middle. And she looks for teammates in the shooting area. Marissa Robinson. And that was kicked out by the new goalie, Candace Fisher. Score remains 5-0 Kean in the second half. Kean again resuming offensive pressure. That's McDermott over there. Played in by Roanoke on the far side. Corey Thompson right in front for Kean, trying to get around Julianne Brown. And we have a whistle and a corner, penalty corner for Kean. And Claire Keenan will again take the penalty corner. Keenan lets it go, looking for teammates in front. Comes to Stephanie Soros, to Julie Canott. And it goes out as Canott tried to hit her teammate Robinson. And Roanoke is playing it with Kean in the far corner. Looks like Julie Canott battling over there with Shannon McCarthy. And Roanoke will play it out. Kean stepping up, looking for defensive pressure. And it goes out. Played in by Kean. Julie Canott with it. And another whistle. And Julie Canott will play it again. Actually, Canott leaves at that time for a teammate. And another whistle. Looks like number 8, Diana Ocella with it. Coming back is Kean again, playing with the ball in their offensive zone, keeping the pressure on Roanoke. And it's going to be a free hit over on the far side for Roanoke. Kelly Finn now with it on the near side, defended by Corey Thompson. She pokes it away and Kelly Finn gets it back. Julianne Brown plays it. And again, Melissa McDermott and Julie Canott defend for Kean. And they send it all the way back down off the stick of Julianne Brown. Looking for Laura Cheatham. Down the near side, Corey Thompson coming up to play it. Looking for Stephanie Soros, and it goes out over the end line. Played in by Roanoke. Marceline Peak with it. And Julie Canott tries to defend Marceline Peak and gets called. And again be played in by Roanoke. And again, defended well by Kean. Corey Thompson came up and played it. Came back to Julianne Brown of Roanoke. Muriel Hunt over here. Ball goes out. Played in by Kean. Claire Keenum looking for Laura Cheatham after a long pass. Cheatham gets the ball close to the goal. And Roanoke's goalkeeper Candace Fisher comes out to play it. And I believe it's going to be a penalty corner for Kean. Claire Keenum will take that. And we have another whistle. And Kean will play it just outside the shooting area. Stephanie Soros with it. Soros plays it. Looking for Claire Keenum. Gets by her. Played by Roanoke. And out off Roanoke. It'll be played in by Claire Keenum of Kean. Kean College with a 5-0 lead in the second half. Claire Keenan plays it back. It goes over to Julie Canott on the far side. And she lets go with a drive through the center of midfield to Robinson, to Corey Thompson, looking for teammates, looking for Stephanie Soros. She couldn't quite get to it, as Kean remains applying offensive pressure on Roanoke. And we have a sub for Roanoke, number 21, Muriel Hunt, going out of the game. And number 15, Danielle Allen, coming in the game. 11 minutes to go in the contest. Kean up 5-0. As Kean continues their offensive pressure, they've been able to keep the ball for the most part in their third of the field, their offensive third, the entire contest. And we have a whistle. And it's going to come out. Roanoke will play it 16 yards in front. And that was Roanoke's number 18, giving a great effort there, Leanna Hockborn. It comes back to Kean's number 1, Stephanie Soros. And the shot on Candace Fisher is poked away. Candace Fisher with that save. And Roanoke will play it in front of the goal. And the drive for Roanoke goes past Marceline Peak and will be played in by Kean. And this is Kean's number 6, Melissa McDermott, looking for Corey Thompson. Thompson lets go. And she was looking for Stephanie Soros. Julianne Brown plays it. Stephanie Soros gets it back away from Julianne Brown. Tries to shield her off. And Stephanie Soros will play it right outside the shooting box. And kicked out by Julianne Brown. That'll bring a whistle. And it'll be a penalty corner for Claire Keenan and Kean. Kean leading 5-0. A little less than 10 minutes to go in the second half. And Roanoke's going to play that one in front of their goal. This will be number 22, Morgan Ryan, playing it over to the far side. And the ball being played in the offensive third of the Roanoke field is going to be played by Kean defensively. Kean plays it up. Melissa McDermott down the near side across midfield. Ball goes out, will be played in by Roanoke. And there's the play in by Roanoke. And again, Corey Thompson keeping tremendous pressure on Roanoke. And that play was met by Kean. And again, Kean sticking their sticks in there, trying to constantly get the ball away from Roanoke and turn them over. And this is Roanoke's number 16, Allison Denton. Allison Denton in front, saved by Kean. Claire Keenum. And Claire Keenum goes to Stephanie Soros. Soros playing it. She plays it away from Roanoke and down the near side of the field. Roanoke's number 6, Laura Stavetsky, comes out to claim it, and the ball goes out and will be played in by Kean. Kean playing it. On the far side of the field, again keeping the pressure on Roanoke, trying to drive it to their offensive side. Corey Thompson playing it in front for Kean. Played away by Roanoke. And that looks like Sophie Otterloh down there playing that one away. Corey Thompson again with it for Kean. Looking for Robinson. Robinson chasing it, but it's going to go out. And out the back. And Roanoke's going to play this ball just their side of midfield, and again taken by Kean, by Corey Thompson. Claire Keenum coming up and pressuring it. Roanoke sends it all the way down, and it's going to be over the end line. Played in by Kean. Diana Ocella. Ocella lets go, and again Kelly Finn battles. And it's going to be out to Roanoke, and again Clara Keenan with the defense. Goes back to Julianne Brown. Roanoke now in the midfield area. And once again, Stephanie Soros of Kean battling. And she's going to get a free hit and send it all the way down. Send it down past midfield. Julianne Brown plays it down for Roanoke into the midfield area. She's being approached by Laura Cheatham. And again, Diana Ocella with it for Kean. Kean gets it back in their offensive third of the field. And played there by Lauren Hurley. And Kean again looking for the ball in their offense, getting in the shooting zone. Played out by Julianne Brown. Battled there by Corey Thompson. Corey Thompson gets a shot on goal, and it's wide. And it goes over the end line. Play continuing as Kean again keeping the pressure on in their offensive third of the field. Played out by Kelly Finn. Comes to Kean on the far side. Diane Bocacella with it. Kean again trying to get the ball in the shooting area. And it goes through and over the end line. And Julianne Brown is going to come over to the near side of the field and play it for Roanoke. 5-0 Kean, late in the second half. 2 minutes. Right around 2 minutes to go. Ball is going to be played in by Claire Keenum of Kean. To Stephanie Soros. To Robinson in the middle, and a whistle. And we have a penalty corner for Kean, taken by Claire Keenum. Actually, this is going to be taken by number 1, Stephanie Soros. Corey Thompson getting it, getting a shot on goal. Kicked away out there by Roanoke by Candace Fisher and Julianne Brown. And again, Kean keeping offensive pressure on, keeping the ball in front of the Roanoke net. Julianne Brown battling it. Claire Keenum centers it to Robinson. Roanoke gets that one away, playing it down the near side. And a whistle. Kelly Finn was playing it down the near side. And Kelly Finn will take a free hit. And there's the whistle and the end of the contest. Kean wins this field hockey game this afternoon by a score of 5-0 over Roanoke College. We'll be back in just a minute with final stats. here at Kerr Stadium with Coach Brianna Banks from the field hockey team. And, Coach, you kind of ran into a bloodsaw today. They're pretty good.
Yeah, we honestly just did too many stupid mistakes, and when you play a whole 70 minutes of mistakes, then they're going to capitalize on it, and which they did, and they did a great job. Yeah.
You seemed to improve defensively in the second half, held them to 1 goal, and didn't give up so many easy opportunities as unfortunately you did in the first half.
Yeah, sometimes it takes, I guess, someone telling them, not necessarily me, just at least the team at halftime to, make them aware of the exact thing that was happening 4 times in a row. So when it was brought to their attention, we were able to block it up and, get the ball out of the circle as opposed to having them deflect it and get a goal.
And they seemed to just challenge everything you did offensively and keep the ball away from you and keep the ball in their third of the field, really.
Well, we did a lot of turnovers. We tried to do too much of a big ball to get the ball upfield, and their sticks were too good, and you can't do that. So you have to make those adjustments and use small passing game. And we needed to make that adjustment early on in the game, and like I said, we went back to using the big ball.
And Wednesday at 4 here at Kerr Stadium, you play Limestone, so I know you're looking for better things.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. It's going to be, my 3rd year in a row being able to play them, so hopefully we'll be able to improve against them than we had in the past.
Okay. Thanks very much for your time, and good luck Wednesday.
Thank you.
And back here with the final stats of the field hockey game. Again, the final score was Kean University 5 and Roanoke College 0. Stephanie Soros of Kean had 2 shots. Corey Thompson had 3 shots. 1 was on goal, and it was a goal for Corey Thompson. She also had an assist. Claire Keenan had 2 shots, and they were both on goal. Laura Cheatham had 4 shots, 3 on goal. Laura Cheatham scored a goal and got an assist. Kelly Bachhaven had a shot, and it was on goal, and Kelly Bachhaven had 2 assists. Julie Canott had a shot on goal, and an assist. Veronica Pogozelski had a shot on goal, and it was a goal for Pogozelski. And Marissa Robinson had 2 shots, 2 shots on goal, and 2 goals for Kean. Kean had 16 shots, 11 of them were on goal. They scored 5 goals, and all 5 goals were assisted. Katie DiCarlo for Kean had 4 saves and allowed no goals. Gabriella Krowitz played 23 minutes and did not have to save a shot. Kean University had 16 shots for the game. Roanoke had 5. Kean University had 14 penalty corners for the game, and Roanoke had 4. For Roanoke, Julianne Brown had a shot and a shot on goal. Kelly Finn had a shot and a shot on goal. Leanna Hockborn had a shot. Marceline Peak had a shot and a shot on goal. And Shannon McCarthy had a shot and a shot on goal. So Darian Shooker played 52 minutes and gave up 5 goals and made 6 saves. Candace Fisher played 17 minutes and did not have to save a shot. Kean had 4 saves in the first half and none in the second. Roanoke had 4 saves in the first half and 2 in the second. At 19:38 of the first half, Kean's Veronica Pogozelski scored, assisted by Corey Thompson. At 21:47 of the first half, Kean's Marissa Robinson scored off an assist from Kelly Bachhaven. 32:52 of the game, Laura Cheatham scored with an assist from Julie Canott. Marissa Robinson scored at 34:55, 5 seconds to go in the first half, with an assist from Kelly Bachhaven, and the score was 4-0. And in the second half, at 48:05 for the game, Corey Thompson scored for Kean, assisted by Laura Cheatham. The win goes to Katie DiCarlo, and the loss goes to Darian Shooker. And that's going to wrap it up today for Roanoke. And be sure to join us for Tuesday Night Live. Your guest will be volleyball coach Blair Trail, assistant women's soccer coach Esteban Martinez, assistant field hockey coach Abby Bjork, Richmond Bramlett, and Coach Dave Sampson, and maybe a few other surprises. Also back here Wednesday at 4 for field hockey against Limestone. And Saturday at 1, we're going to have women's soccer. And the women's soccer game Saturday at 1 will be very entertaining. And that's going to wind us up for today. From Kerr Stadium, I'm Brett Pelletier, and I bid you a good afternoon.